Right, Steve, we're live.
Come on in, Pete, take a seat from the captain's desk.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm Peter Brown.
I'm Steve Dale.
We're right here at LJ Hooker Brunswick Heads today. We're not even doing a scenic thing, purely because it's a bit steamy out there.
It's cool. We've got the air conditioning on, we're cool. Nice cold stone bench tops keeping us nice and chilly today.
Absolutely.
Pete, what's hot for you?
Oh man, looking forward to this weekend. Very first open house for 19 Mullumbimby Street property I've got coming up for auction. Auction's on the 18th of March. If it gets there, there's a lot of strong interest already, which is absolutely fantastic. We're doing the first open tomorrow at 10, so from 10 to 10:30. 19 Mullumbimby Street, auctions on the 18th of March. So if you're interested in a beautiful location in Mullumbimby Street in Brunswick Heads, right in the heart of town, 981 square metres of land with street to lane access, certainly in my opinion anyway, would be probably the best redevelopment site in town, and or the best location to build your dream home, east side of town, tucked away, hidden behind some trees, and it's quite private there as well. So come along, I'm there at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I've got a couple of private viewings tomorrow morning as well, and I've literally have just listed another new listing here in town, number 9 Minion Street, again street to lane, last street in town, super private, overlooks the nature reserve. It's an absolute cracker as well. It'll be coming to the market early next week with photos. We haven't done the photo shoot yet. So.
What's the greatest attribute on that one, do you think?
Look, the greatest attribute on that, two things. One is north-facing backyard, so that's a big plus. Yeah. And you've got the nature reserve over the road, so Brunswick Valley Nature Reserve. It's absolutely bliss. Yeah. What about you, mate?
Come and talk to this guy in Brunswick Heads.
Absolutely.
And if you want to know all things about Ocean Shores right now, I've spent time in Ocean Shores, I've been towards Mullumbimby, and I've been out to Bowen Bar. So it's been a crazy week talking to people that are looking at coming on the market. But what I wanted to raise today, we've just sold 2 townhouses and also 1 property in the Pine Villas in Ocean Shores. They're some of the most affordable housing that we've had in the market in some time now. So if you are a
got snaffled,
gone, literally, you would have had 80, 90 people, I think, within the first week on the one that you had in Ocean Shores.
Oh, Turin Court, absolutely.
Yeah, I had the same when it came through to Binderee, and then what's been a sleeper in Belimo Drive, then all of a sudden they were fighting over it. In 2 days she was gone. So what that says to me right now, that if we have got, and I was just talking to a lady outside the shop, definitely a need for some affordable housing, which is getting great yields right now, both between those 60s, 7s, just under 800,000 for other properties that, in the past were 550, 600,000. So if you're one of those owners and you're thinking, hey, is now a good time or not, come and have a chat to us, because we literally have got them lining up out the door for that type of property as well.
And to be honest, guys, it's not going to cost you anything. It's a free conversation. Yeah. If you've got any questions literally relating to any part of real estate, whether it be buying, selling or renting, right now it's such a turmoil time that things are changing daily. So even if, for argument's sake, you've had a market appraisal done on your property 3 weeks ago, it's not the same market that it was 3 weeks ago. So definitely come and have a chat. There's a lot more money out there at the moment. Who knows how long it's going to last? None of us have a crystal ball, but right now I've never seen the market this rife or this competitive for a prospective, not only purchasers, but for a purchase, tenants. Constantly every day at the moment we're getting frustrated buyers that have missed out on properties. They've inquired about the property and they've seen it through some third world website, and unfortunately they haven't updated their mediums, and they're ringing frustrated and flustered. The best thing I can say is, if you've got any family, friends or relatives as well, get them to follow LJ Hooker Facebook and Instagram, and then Peter Browning Real Estate, Steve Dale Real Estate. You will get up to date, by the minute, by the day, information about what we've got coming on available for sale, for rent, etc., etc. Realestate.com and domain, unfortunately, they're going to be a thing of the past. It is what it is, and a lot of the business right now is through Facebook, Instagram and Google, YouTube. So definitely follow us on those mediums, or send us an email and we'll keep you up to speed through our database.
Can I say, you just touched on something there in about 3 weeks. If you had an appraisal done, if you're looking at staying on top of the market right now, what is your greatest asset for the majority of us is our home?
Absolutely.
And then it's about, right now we are about supporting the local community and definitely maximising the performance around that if you're contemplating selling your property. So it is fine to give us a call if you're thinking about selling. If that's once a week right now to see what's happening in your street, then we're here to talk to you once a week, because if you had it done 3-4 weeks ago, it's already out of date. And I
100%.
sat down with a seller yesterday evening. I was there till 7 o'clock, and I went through every day. We sit down and we talk about what just happened yesterday and what are the current sales within our area. And we both know inside out, the back of our hands, our geographic location here. So definitely give us a call and chat about your property and how you can maximise it now, or just keep your finger on the pulse for the future. So give us a bell, for sure.
And I won't talk about it now because we've run out of time, but a particular property here I'm going to talk about early next week when we do our post, how we marketed it, how we achieved unbelievable results and set a new precedent on the west side in Brunswick Heads. But anyhow, have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. Let's get back to work.
If you've got nothing to do tomorrow, come along, have a look at 19 Mullumbimby Street. See you then. Bye.